All right, so when we talk about value monetization, there is something you need to understand, something very crucial you need to understand. For instance, before you can monetize your value, it must be something that has market demand. It must be something that the people want. If your skill is excellent, if your product is wonderful, if your service is perfect, and it doesn't have a market demand, it will be difficult for you to sell it because there may be there may be few or nobody to buy from you. Okay? And so before you can monetize your value, before you can monetize your skill, it must have a market value. There must be a demand for it. Okay? And so if that is in place, the next thing you need to do is, of course, this is something you must have if you want to monetize your value, if you want to monetize your skills. And this is kind of two-in-one set of skills. And this comprises of marketing and sales. Because if you don't have this set of skills, there is no way you can monetize your value. There is no way you can monetize your skills. Because if you don't have this set of skills, you may not be able to sell. For instance, if you cannot sell, it means you can't make money. Marketing will equip you, with all the skills you need to speak out of the product you have, to speak out of the value you want to monetize, to communicate effectively about the skill you want to monetize. And you can't market without sales at the end of the day. So for you to market effectively, you must end it with sales. And you cannot sell effectively without marketing skills. And so if you cannot market, you may not be able to sell. And if you can't sell, you may not be able as well to monetize your skill. Because it is through sales that people will be connected to buy whatever you have or whatever it is that you are selling. And if you can't sell, there's no way you can exchange your product, your service, your skill with money. Because when we talk about monetization of skills, the money you are looking for is in the pockets of others. And so it is illegal to forcefully go and pick money from people's pockets. And that is why you must have something to sell. That is why you must have a skill, in exchange with the money they have in their pocket. And of course, it must be a skill, it must be a product, it must be a service that they want as well. Just like in the days of trade by barter, you are looking for money in their hands. And so what you have should also be what they are looking for to be able to solve their problems with. And this is just the framework on how to monetize your skills, on how to monetize your values. And first off, if you are planning to monetize your value, you're planning to monetize any of your skills, you have to develop this set of skills: marketing and sales. This is very important. So if you can't market and you cannot sell, there's no way you can monetize your skill. Take note of this. Very important. All right? Thank you.